Okay, so as part of the Urban African project, one of the things we wanted to try to understand was the migration of people from rural areas to cities and how that migration was impacting the way cities were functioning, both in terms of services, but also how people earned a living, so their livelihoods. One of the things we did was talk to young people living in separate parts of the cities, high-income areas, low-income areas, peripheral areas. And during these focus groups, one of the things we wanted to understand was how these young people were connecting to rural environments. Bizarrely, what we realised was a lot of these young people had grown up in cities. They didn't have connection to rural environments. Their only connection to these rural environments often came through their family connections, be they their parents or their grandparents. Now, why is this significant? The key point here is that for the last 20 to 30 years, we've understood cities primarily through the idea of rural migrants. Urbanisation, urban growth is all linked to the migration of people from rural areas into cities. What we're now seeing now is an emerging population of young people who did not have any connection to rurals in sense of migration. They had grown up in cities and they consider themselves to be urban dwellers. Again, why is this significant? When we spoke to the young people about their future plans, many of them were not thinking of returning to rural environments because they didn't have connections to rural areas. Therefore, they're not planning to move back to rural areas. They see their futures being inherently urban in nature. Therefore, their future plans are either going to entail moving to other urban environments or staying within the current environments where they're currently residing.